I don't even know what's about to happen next, but I'm already thanking God for what he's about to do.
Welcome back to my channel. This is Tony Fergie. I want to take the time out to thank all my subscribers. The old ones, the new ones, the ones that just keeps coming back because you love what you hear and what you are seeing. And if you're not subscribed yet, why aren't you? You know those are my little words for you guys. But no, go ahead. Subscribe. I'm waiting. Okay guys, listen. I want to bring something to you guys' attention because I don't think it's talked about enough. Have you ever heard of relief of custody? I did not know what that was. However, in the state of Virginia, apparently they're having some kind of crisis because a lot of parents are taking the time out to drop their children off to the state. Why? Can't take care of them anymore. Let's take a look. Let's come back and let us talk about it.
Parents voluntarily giving up their kids as they get older, close to being teens or in their teen years. It is a huge problem in Virginia, specifically in our part of the Commonwealth. It's called relief of custody. Hundreds have been filed in just the past 5 years. 10 News investigates what's going on and the group working to find solutions. Thought of basically giving up your kid is,
wow.
I can't think about that.
Right. I mean, to think of a parent being faced with the decision of how do I keep my younger kids safe? How do I keep myself safe? How do I keep the child, the teenager that I love safe? And feeling like they're failing at that. What a feeling that must be, right? That they feel like they have no choice.
But that's the choice parents are faced with. There's an increase of parents filing for relief of custody. When a parent decides they're unable to take care of their child, they ask the court to relieve them of custody. Typically, the child would then go into foster care. Renee Brown is the CEO and president of DePaul Community Resources. She's part of a group the state put together to try and solve the issue.
They're usually in crisis mode. They have usually tried a lot of different things. They feel like they have no choice. Usually there's a safety issue. They are either afraid of their child, afraid of the choices their child is making.
It's happening in families with limited resources to upper middle class families who have a lot of resources and insurance, and nothing seems to be working.
People don't realize how big of a problem this is, especially here.
In the western part of the state, we have about 20% of the population, but we have probably close to 50% of the relief of custodies.
Eric Reynolds is the director of the Office of Children's Ombudsman, who's also looking for solutions.
What parent would want to be relieved of custody of their own kid? It's highly unusual, but when you look at the situations, when it's grandma, when it's an adoptive family that doesn't have the history of that child, when the foreign adoptions, when they don't have the medical or trauma history of that child, and all of a sudden, things start happening. So you can understand the predicament they're in.
Okay guys, what did you think? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because they're not able to raise their children the way they want to. Because let's be real, a lot of times the state will step in and the kids are now taught, call the police on your parents. So I don't know if that's the case, or if you see some of them were saying that, oh, they are tired of the children, or they are fed up with the children and their attitudes and the way they were raised and whatever the case is, or they can't control them. A lot of times maybe it's mental issues, sometimes it is behavioral issues. But let's be real, some of these behavioral issues is caused by some of the medications these children get when they're younger. I'm just saying. But can you imagine if our parents took us and returned us, not even return, how can you return to the state? Guys, let's be real. Return? How you gonna return your child? That's your child. But child, listen, these parents are off the hook. They're like, listen, you acting up. You're 11, you 10, you close to teenager, I'm gonna take you to the state, because if I can't discipline you the way I need to, or the way my parents did, then guess what? Let the state raise you, because if they're telling you that if I discipline you, then you have the right to call the police on me and lock me up. No, boo-boo. Anyways, y'all, leave your comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you guys already know that Tony loves and appreciates y'all. Have an awesome, wonderful, magnificent day.